Okay, it's snowing and raining, so I'm gonna where's that wire? There. Gonna try to tuck the camera in to where it don't get snow on it, like the other day's videos. Let's make a couple mentions. Hold on a minute. Do this. Putting a sunglasses filter on there. And somewhere around there, I guess. So YouTube is shutting me down left and right, man. It's fucking bad. Pretty much anything that I do. Copyright strikes if I'm talking. Everything from my videos being deleted while they're still on my phone when I'm making them. We're back to that shit again. As they're uploading, they'll sometimes just all of a sudden disappear. The upload stops and the videos disappear. I guess I'm supposed to take the blame for some of this for having shitty equipment or something. Maybe. I don't know. Just doesn't make sense. Then when they do make it up, I'm getting warnings and strikes on pretty much everything that I do. Both channels, because the Miguel Everyone channel, I'm locked out until January, February, something like that. So I still got a couple months to go on being able to get at the Miguel Everyone channel again. And then the Right to Reality channel, I'm going to have to clean it up. I'm going to have to keep it real clean to the point where I'm not even talking. I can't even talk to the camera because those are the ones that are getting deleted now on me every time. And I'm wasting hours and hours of talking to the fucking camera and then nothing gets through. Very little gets through. And then when it does, it ends up having copyright strikes on it because like the other couple days I had the videos of with the music. I found some copyright-free music. It's supposed to be copyright-free music. And I'm using it and I'm getting copyright strikes on it. It's the only thing in the video. I don't even think I talked in those two videos. Then I got the moon videos. I'm playing background, but what they did is they put copyrights on any TikTok shit now. And the AI, the YouTube's AI recognizes the ding dong when it goes like that. In between TikTok videos, it goes ding dong or whatever the fuck they do. So now those are now getting banned. I am able to use some backup miscellaneous videos here and there that I was using, but it's touch and go. You don't know what's going to actually make it up. And then sometimes things will make it up, and then days later you get a strike on it. Or if you don't get a strike, it'll just be something that goes against YouTube rules. So they don't like that when you break their fucking rules. No, you shouldn't do that. So it's kind of stopped snowing. Could probably go anywhere. No, it is still snowing, actually. Still got a dust coming down. All right, let me come over here a little bit, though. Can't see the camera. Let's see, where am I? Right there somewhere. Yeah, this is where I was. Lot of shit going on. I mean, been talking to the camera hours at a time. I'm gonna take a little walk because I got to take a walk down the trail later to check out a few things. So maybe I'll shoot the shit with the camera again down there. Digital collection of electromagnetic nanocarbon from the cloud level is what we're doing now. I was starting to roll into the moon, but every time I do the moon videos as well, no matter what I do, whether it's copyright-free music or something playing in the background or even me talking to the camera directly the whole time, they're all getting squashed. They either get copyright strikes or they get banned for something I said. I use a word or something. It could be the Lion Mama Kona 19. It could be anything. As a matter of fact, I wonder if that was the one. See, John Campbell. Anytime you got John Campbell's voice in anything, I usually get a copyright strike. And I noticed that one video did not get a strike when I first put it up. And when I went and looked yesterday, I believe that was one of them. I have to go back and listen to make sure. But I believe that was one of them that did. Now all of a sudden it's got a strike on it. And most likely it's because it's John Campbell that's voice is on there. It just took a day or two for them to find it or something. It's fucking nuts, man. It's fucking nuts. We got everything going on. Everything's collapsing. All the things that I was saying 2 years ago when I was doing the Candace Owens series are now all come to fruition. They've all come true, and everyone's still fucking playing the game. It's the 7.8 billion zombie slaves. It's not any one race. It's not any one government. It's all the governments, all the races. It's everyone. We're all responsible for this. And we are all trying to blame each other, and no one wants to look at ourselves. We're all blame, and we've been purposely divided at every level for this reason. We wanted to be. We wanted to be lied to. It's too hard to face reality and face facts. So that's why we hire governments. That's why we pay them all this big money to lie to us about everything. People are going to have a real hard time with facing the fact that everything we've ever heard, learned, thought, taught, program has been a lie. People are having such a hard time with that. They just can't get over it. There's no way my grandparents, my great-grandparents, my ancestry, they were all part of this fucking lie, yes, including us. So we don't want to, everything, all your outer space nonsense has been a lie, all your flat earth nonsense has been a lie, all your godly religions have been lies, all your science has been a lie, your math is a lie, your history is a lie. It's all been lies, and nobody wants to admit that to themselves. They all want to continue on, and it's funny, I'm listening to the conservatives and the Republicans and stuff lately, like I always do. I always listen to all sides of it all. They're just as fucking stupid as the other side too. Or I'm sorry, as intelligent. Because they're all geniuses. They don't want to admit that they're fucking zombie slaves. No one wants to admit to that. But it's funny, I was listening to him yesterday and today. And what the hell's the guy with the beard there, the conservative with the beard that's always on the transgenders and stuff like that. Which I don't have any issues with him being against transgenderism and everything, but his side of the story is also all fucked up. He thinks that his side is all based on truth, so they stand on a very high mountain with this so-called truth, and I understand that it's easy to prove that the Democratic side or the liberal douchey side to realize that they're also full of shit and all this stuff. That's easy to me. I can see it very easily. So when they rank them out and make those claims and say, look, these people are purposely fucking killing our nation, and yeah, that was all purposeful. But it's up to you, the guy with the beard, Matt something or other. It'll come to me. But anyways, it's up to you, man, and all of us, the 7.8 billion zombies in whole, to see that they've lied to us about everything. They didn't just lie to us about transgenderism. They didn't just lie to us about homosexuality. They didn't just poison the food, poison the air, poison the water. It doesn't end there. No, it was all a lie. All your space Martian bullshit has been a fucking lie. Your moon landing was a lie. Your 9/11 was a fucking lie. Not that the hoaxes don't really have some reality-based things to them, but it's only one small portion of reality, which makes all the other lies that revolve around any situation. One truth does not make all the lies true. Let's put it that way. Instead of I always say it in reverse. One truth does not make all of the lies true. Okay? You have to have all truths, all reality. Then you have reality and truth. Not one truth makes all these millions of lies a reality. That's why when I say math is a lie, you can't just shrug that off and say, oh, what the fuck's he talking about? He's a fucking nut job. Math is a lie. He's fucking nuts. No, don't bother saying any of that. Say, what is he talking about? And then go watch some of my videos where I'm explaining it. Math is a lie because there is no such thing as zero or infinity in the true creator's work. It's that simple. It's that simple. Don't try to complicate it. Stop with your thousands of years of zeros and O's and circles and stop with it all. I can explain to you that zeros, O's, and circles, all they are is pieces of the pie that are put together that in the end look like a circle, a zero, or an O. That's it. That's it. But they're pieces of pie. They're triangles that make up those pies. And these triangular pieces make up the pie to get you your circle, O, and your zero, which are all based on human concept. They're not based on any reality. So when you know that the true creator does not see zero or infinity and doesn't care about it, doesn't want it, doesn't understand it, doesn't need to understand it, because it only exists in the imagination of the human mind. Okay, that's it, man. Take it from there. Take the zero and the infinity out of our math and go back to real math. 1 through 9, 1 through 9 over and over again. It's very simple. It's easily done. It's easily memorized. The clock, temperature, all numbers go back to 1 through 9 math. Some countries understand this. There are countries, and they still go along with the lie. They have no choice. They have no choice. But I think it's Japan, and I believe Taiwan and Japan once a year have a day or something like that that they go back to and celebrate the 1 through 9 math. Yeah, the last ones we even recognize, I believe, was the ancient Indians. What the hell were they called there? They were the last ones using it. The ones that falsely took credit for the Peruvian builds, which are, bullshit because the stones are so fucking small. There's no way. But that's as far back in history as we can even touch because we're such liars. We can't go back to the Peruvian builds. No fucking way. That just blow everybody's mind. We go back to the pyramids, 50-ton stones. Big deal. And your fucking measly 50-ton stones. What about those 350 to 450, 500-ton stones that make up the Peruvian builds and others and others? I just always am amazed that the Peruvian builds are right in front of our face all the time, and then they put some Indian blocks on the top that some ancient Indians put on that are not even in the hundreds of pounds. They're a few 100-pound blocks, and they put them on top and say the Aztecs. That's them. The Aztecs put this here. Fuck you, you fucking liars. Such liars. Lie about every fucking thing. The Aztecs were supposedly the last ones that were using the 1 through 9 math. But they're not sure. They're not sure. They're not positive. Yeah, fucking lying scum, man. So that's a long time. That's a long time. Even if the history, not if, the history was a lie, and I don't even care. Whatever. Point being that 1 through 9 math, at least they were claiming that it was being used back then. So that's a long time to be lying to ourselves about math, what we can see in our real world, what we can see in reality, right? The trees have been a lie. Vegetation and food have been a lie. The fact that feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast is all you're going to get out of and faces only, out of the, which, I don't want to jump around too much, but faces only, feline, canine, rodent, ape, human, and beast. Watch the triangular builders building everything in this realm. When you see it and you appreciate the true creator's work, then maybe we can move on to the false creator / creator's work, which is the bio build right here, separate from each other. And every time I talk about these things in videos too, they all fucking disappear. So hopefully this one will make it up. Try not to let the battery die or anything that I can be blamed for. Things are fucked up, people. 2024, I mean, the states are being broken up just as I said they were going to be, and they are. They're all being divided. You got all the Agenda 21 and Agenda 2030, Agenda 2033. All these agendas from the United Nations are all being implemented right in front of our face. And then there have been thousands that have went to our family members over the years, over the last 20 years, and said to them talked about all these things, and we were denied. We were told we were fucking insane, crazy conspiracy jokes. And as they happened, as all these conspiracy jokes had happened, they still denied them. As they happened, they were still denying them. Even now, as I'm telling you this, these things are happening. Banks are fucking collapsing everywhere. This is not bad news. This is just the way it is. It's not anything to keep running and hiding from, because you were told ahead of time, hey, Agenda 21 tells us that they're going to open up all the borders in every country they've done this before. They've done this at other major wars that have gone on this earth. And this is the way they do it. This is where we get all the orphans from and all this, It's where, when we're overpopulated with orphans, and all of a sudden we're starting anew, and then hundreds of years go by, and then you realize, oh my God, that was a lot of orphans to have. What happened to all the parents and grandparents and everything? Where the hell did all these orphans come from? And then they issue them names and social security numbers, slave numbers, essentially. And they issue them all these names and numbers and everything like that, put them into society, and they start over again. That's what they're about to do again now. And they're collapsing the entire system. We were told this is the way they were going to do it. So they're bringing in all of the illegal immigrants and opening up all the borders. These illegal immigrants that are coming in, most of them are coming in from countries that we have in the United States and the West have really fucked with. I'll just be nice about it, and I won't talk too much so YouTube doesn't squash the fucking video. I'll try not to be too honest and send you too much reality. But we have fucked with people all over this earth, right? Country to country, Afghanistan, Iraq, even financially, Africa, Venezuela, Mexico. We fucking trash people everywhere we go. If we want to bring the entire West into it, and we go back to Britain, and we can say look how they pulled in all the islands and all places and stuck their nose in places where it didn't belong over the last couple thousand years, and all this kind of shit. Hundreds of years, a lot of action taken just in the last few hundred years. So we don't even know if it's really been thousands of years like they claim. It may not have been. There may have been other resets that we didn't even recognize, because they write the history. These lying fucking scum at the top write the history. But us lying fucking scum at the bottom, we ask them to. We tell them we want it this way. I'm watching a lot of parents sending their children into this next fucking system of hell. This is a terrible fucking thing they're going for. But we did it. We did it. We brought the kids the internet. We gave them television and telephones all along for the last 50, 60 years. And then now we're bringing them into the rest of this shit with the internet. Oh, it's so horrible. It's so horrible. We didn't realize it was horrible enough with the television. We had to bring them internet. And then we had to stick this fucking zombie machine in their hands, an extension of their so-called brain. They were only using 10% of their brain before. Now, it's just fucking ridiculous. So we are watching this, and we're calling for it. We as parents are calling for this on our own children. It's fucking nuts. And yet we still tell them, oh no, don't listen to your father. He's talking crazy. Of course men landed on the moon. They wouldn't have told us that. And you want to watch the video? You want to see the show? Right? And then they go show the kids this ridiculous fucking story that makes absolutely no sense. You can tell it's bullshit. It's shitty CGI. It's shitty fucking AI, and it's bad lying, bad actors all the way through, from the president to the fake ass astronauts to their fake ass equipment to the whole fucking lie is an obvious lie. But nope, they're not gonna do that. We're not gonna, as parents, tell our kids, hey, don't buy into this fucking shit. They're full of shit. No, we don't do that. I'm gonna have to find someplace else to put this fucking camera, because it's starting to snow more and more. I don't know, man. I'm just so fucking pissed. I'm pissed off about a lot of shit, because YouTube is just unbelievably shutting me down left and right. Everybody they're doing this to. But people like myself, who are supposed to be considered just nothing, right? I got no subscribers. I got to constantly fight with switching channels. When I'm over on the Right to Reality channel, there's only 3 subscribers. I don't know if they're agents or not. So I feel like I'm wasting my time putting videos up over there. And then even those videos are getting strikes and blocked and everything else, and videos deleted. It's just fucking ridiculous, man. It's crazy shit going on everywhere. So it's hard. Every time you want to talk about one of them, we got the new viruses coming out. Can't talk about it. We've got governments fucking places collapsing left and right. These auditors are showing us how bad our governments are. I can't play the auditors anymore. I keep getting strikes on playing the auditors. Either some of their music or something that's in their video. I don't know. Because I want to call out the auditors. I'm gonna still try away. I don't know. I play less of their clips or something. And then I still have to choose one to call out to put in the heading, in the titles. I gotta find one that I like enough to do that, and I like them all. To be honest with you, even the ones I don't like, I watch them a little more, and I'm realizing, oh my God, even these guys are good. Like that comedian guy, I wasn't that hot on him, but he's actually pretty decent. He knows what he's doing. I always had a problem with anybody who dresses up behind a costume, and it's like theater. It's like theater, but I always had a problem with that. I used to call it clown hatred. I used to hate clowns, and I met other people that felt that way too. And then one day, a friend of mine showed up at a Halloween costume in a really good wolf outfit, and it was really good. I mean, he must have sat in the chair for like 5-6 hours at least to get his makeup done, because they put real fur all over him and everything. It looked really good. But I knew it was him, probably because somebody told me or something. I knew it was him behind there, but I hated it. I did not like it, and I was so angry with him. I wanted to fucking beat his ass. And I realized on that day, oh my God, it's not a clown hatred. It's a hatred for anyone who's trying to deceive me if they're not being themselves and being behind a costume or a mask. Or I noticed it even with sunglasses now. When people are hiding their eyes, I don't like it because I'm not able to read them. Well, the wolf costume, he didn't have glasses, so I seen his eyes, and I also didn't like it. So it's just something about deceiving, not letting me properly see you and properly read you and that kind of thing, I don't know. It's fucking weird. I'm watching the camera to see if it gets snow on it and which way these clouds are coming that way. Yeah, they're going that way. I guess I could do that too. I'm just trying to keep that wire out of it. Yeah, I guess I'll just leave it there for a minute. It's only flurrying. It's not snowing. It's just flurries, but because I can move the camera to a lot of better positions than this. But I dealt with this shit yesterday with the. Let's see where I want to be. Right there, I think. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. They're gonna stick to it, and then I'm gonna be pissed. Let's try back over here somewhere. Shit. Try that. Uh, hey, what's going on, man? No, I'm waiting for my buddy Gilbert. I'm waiting for my friend Gilbert to get here first, and then we're taking the walk down there. Yeah, I believe that part of it. I just don't believe that it's in the battery. I believe there's a fuse in the in the battery compartment in a wire. Yeah, it's going to be right there, easy to see, easy to check, and if it was blown, then you wouldn't have any reading. The needle wouldn't even be jumping around. Never mind it getting a charge, it would have no reading at all. You told me that it has a reading though. So so if it's saying not chargeable, it's still giving you a reading. If it said nothing at all and the thing was blank and there was no screen, then I would say, oh, you probably blew a fuse. But if you have power there, then I don't think it's going to end up being a fuse. I think it's going to be exactly what it's saying. Um, now, now, if it's not charging, if you tell me what the message is on the message board exactly, then you'll know what it is. From what you're telling me now. All right, so that's right. So it's saying the battery's not charging, or is it saying that the charger's not charging? Underchargeable. hmm Yeah, it sounds like a battery, not a power cord. If it said not charging, then I would say then that would probably be that could be related to the charging cord or something along those lines. But not chargeable would be blamed on the battery, just like a car. The car has the alternator. So if the alternator goes bad, it's going to have one reading, and if the battery's bad, it's going to be another reading. Um, so it sounds more like it's going to be the battery, but we'll go look for the power cord anyway, just for the hell of it. But because we're going to take a walk. We're going to go take a walk to the store anyway. So I'll check for you, but I wouldn't have my hopes up too high. If that's really the reading, then most likely it's going to be that is going to end up being the problem. Which you said you got a couple other batteries for the other chair coming or something. You said. But I thought you took the batteries out of the other one to put in the new one or something. Yeah, yeah. All right. If I find the cord, I'll call you right away. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Bye bye. Fucking guy. He's fucking funny. Just don't know about this filter though. Let me see it again. I guess it's not too bad. I guess. just talking to your,
What's up, mate?
what's going on? I was just talking to your boy John down at the wheelchair there.
What?
The-
What?
That dude John there with the wheelchair,
Yeah.
he lost his cord over on the trail somewhere. So I told him when I go to the store, I'll look for it.
A cord for the phone?
No, for his freaking wheelchair.
He losing everything. He's crazy. I just saw him not too long ago, a couple days ago. Yesterday or the day before.
Yeah,
He's crazy.
yeah, charger and the phone.
Yeah.
Nah,
He's crazy.
dude.
He's out of his mind.